I am so confused. Why didn't you teleport me to my residence? Game, don't be weird. So that's definitely a bug in this quest. I'm kind of sad that I didn't find a legendary unique armor for the merchants, and for the knots too. They're another one that I haven't found the unique armor for, because Vasco don't have a unique armor set. Everyone else in my companion does though. That's good.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sade?
Do you remember I thought someone must have been responsible for the attacks you sustained?
Yes, you thought that this guardian who sent us the animals couldn't have been acting alone.
And I was right, sadly.
You're hesitating. Are you afraid of my reaction?
Indeed. As the person responsible is none other than my cousin, Constantine.
Does this mean that the congregation has decided to wage war on us? And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantine acted alone, and he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures... Do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a Donegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the guardians who were protecting these sacred places.
But why attack us? Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
His thirst for power is making him want to control the island entirely by himself. And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taken control of, and I need some help. Others have already joined me, but we also need the support of Thélème. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
The idea that we would protect the sanctuary from an insular demon is completely insane. But you have helped us several times, and I trust your judgment. You can count on our help.
Yes.
My men will fight by your side.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Thanks to your wisdom, we have a chance to prevail. I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
One more. This is basically like a relationship check that I'm currently doing. What happens if we're just nice? I'm pretty sure anywhere in the red would make it so that we will never be able to succeed. But what if we're just nice? I'm just gonna... I'm taking Zora everywhere with me. Like I said, this island has so many native related quests that Ziora is just like it. She just has to be in the party most of the time. Yeah. I am doubting Hikmet, though, if they would like to join. I just don't like this governor. He seems like a complete fool.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, and to what do I owe this honor?
I have come to solicit your help, and to propose we forge an alliance.
An alliance? Against whom?
You remember, no doubt, the attacks that fell upon Hikmet, but also San Mateus and against the natives.
Of course. You told me that different guardians sent the beasts.
Precisely. And the Guardians were manipulated by someone. I discovered who it was. This revelation will not please you, but I have no choice but to tell you. It is Constantine.
Surely you jest. What is the meaning of this? Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness shook him to the core. Then there was a ritual and his capture, and Constantine has fallen to madness. He has been increasing these rituals in order to link himself to the island to gain power and manipulate its creatures. He is fighting a war against everyone, and it now appears that he wants to take control of Cheathrough. He is preparing to attack the volcano sanctuary, and I need help to stop him. It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you. Constantine betrayed us as well.
That's madness. It is complete madness. All of this superstitious nonsense. These absurd theories. I believed you sincere, de Sade. Which does not mean that I believe you now. But no matter. You are in need of men to stop your cousin who has already attacked us?
Precisely. I have already gathered support, but I need as many allies as possible.
Let us be clear. I don't believe for an instant that this story has a link to the island or whatever foolishness, but I do trust you. You have rendered us valuable services and have supported us. And since we cannot allow the crimes of your cousin to go unpunished, we will stand beside you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. You have improved our chances of success tenfold. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lady.
Yay! Orbit an alliance with everybody. Inform Glendon. Who on earth is that? That name is slipping my mind right now. I still have to find his sanctuary, which I still don't know where.
Hello, Glendon.
Birt Tirto Madonol Menawi. What can I do for you?
To tell you that men are going to come all the way to the sanctuary. Some Renaigse.
I thank you for coming to warn me in person. But our High King has already spoken to me. I am disgusted to welcome warriors of the faraway island. But the decision is not mine. And in truth, we do not have the choice, do we?
No. It is all of Teofridi and Enon Milfrictiman that's in danger. We have need of every able warrior to protect them. You need to prepare yourself as well. I fear that you will not be spared.
We will fight, have no doubts. Because such is our duty and our will. These are our lands that are attacked.
I have no doubt. Good luck, Glendan.
May the rocks give you their toughness. You shall need it more than everyone else. Can I do anything
Why
else
is
for
that?
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Yes, every single faction. That means we're almost at an end of this game. Uh-huh. But I'm only level 36. I heard that most of you will finish this game at 42. I'm curious. I'm missing like 6 levels. Is there going to be something else after all of this?
Oh, it's you on homeland, are we?
Come and see! Lights, armor, locks, custom places.
Maybe I'm just doing... Well, I finished every single side quest too that I can find.
The cave that Constantine indicated in his notes shouldn't be very far.
I must have made sure that the place is guarded so that no intruder can come and rummage through his belongings. Let's be careful. May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the enlightened protect me in this battle! Be careful! Your armor is falling apart! Your magic is running out! Take a potion!
I hate being stuck in a corner. Constantly research now. According to my calculation, by performing linking rituals in Credwen and Vidaville and on New Fricton should be sufficiently weakened and I sufficiently powerful to fight him. I cannot wait to annihilate the senile old god. Oh dear.
Constantine has marked several places on this map. I recognize some of them. They're sacred places for the natives. Places of connection. This place. This journal. Oh, my poor Constantine. You have completely lost your mind. What are you hoping to achieve with these rituals?
No Donegad has ever done such a thing. It goes against the balance that we are defending. Enon Mir Frichtemann was right. Your cousin wants power. He is feeding from the strength of Cheathrough.
So much so that he is threatening Anon Milfrictiman himself. He wants to take his place. To think he's been plotting this absurd plan for weeks. He even used us to achieve it. The intruder in the sanctuary was certainly sent by him to scout the place. We will need to gather allies if we're going to stop him. But we will also have to weaken him and break apart the bonds that he has established.
You're perfectly right, my child, and only a very wise Donegad will know how to proceed. Dunkus may be willing to listen to us. At least there's a better chance than with the High Priestess.
You're right. Let's go and find him.
What is up there? I remember I can't cross this. But now I can. Better be the Congregation of Merchants armor. Or not. No armor at all. Now I'm sad. Super sad. This is my sad voice.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
As I've told you before, my cousin bonded himself in many places before he decided to target the heart of the island.
You did tell me, and you must know that by doing so, he has acquired a power that no Donegada has ever possessed.
That is why I need your help. We need to break some of his bonds in order to weaken him.
Rest assured, all the Donegada will answer to the call of their Hoi King. And with their help, we will heal the wound your cousin has opened. However, to accomplish this, it is I who will need your help.
What can I do?
During the ritual, the one who is bonding himself spills some of his blood near the base of a stone. And this blood summons a guardian. The guardian lifts the stone so that it may serve as an anchor point for the bond. The only way to break this bond is to have a guardian topple the stone. We will be able to do it, but these rituals take a long time. Too long to be done quickly. So, in the meantime, you must prevent your cousin from drawing magic from the place. Here, take these seeds and plant them at the bottom of your cousin's bonding stones. These plants grow very fast, and their roots will prevent him from drawing the strength of Cheathrough. However, you must be careful, because the guardians corrupted by him will come to defend the stones.
Thank you, Dunkus.
And thank you for wanting to stop your cousin. Don't worry. I will send my people to finish the work of the plants I have given you.
Is there one in this place? No. Okay. Let's go here first.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
What the hell?
May the shadow engulf our enemies! Your magic is running out! Take a potion!
I dodged.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion.
May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
It's dead. Now let's plant the seed Dunkus gave us at the base of the raised stone.
Jesus.
Look, the plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Doneigada of Dunkus's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
I can't believe the gun, though, is freaking on a shortcut button. I wish it wasn't. I could rebind it, yeah.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Found the Dara Primitor Zam.
May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Close to is Rifnestiri.
I'm gonna just poison me. I'm just curious.
We can access the stone and plant Dunkus's seed. Look, the plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Doneigada of Dunkus's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Be careful, going on this point, you will not be able to continue ongoing quests. I don't think I care about that one. So. Well. I guess intuition 3. Agility 3. And does it matter? Exactly. Oh, well, I don't spend it. It's just gonna stay there, huh? Well, there you go. Are you happy?
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave.
Why does it have to be this particular one?
How are you feeling, my child? What you are about to do is difficult.
Don't make it harder than it has to be, Petrus. Fighting against your cousin isn't pleasant, but it's the only logical thing to do.
A nicer way of saying she has no choice.
Indeed. I must stop Constantine, regardless of what it may cost me. Not only to obtain an antidote to the Malicor, but also to save this island.
I have learned many things by your side, and thanks to you, I was able to give my mother back to the earth. I won't forget this. And this is my land, my people. I will be by your side. You will not go through this ordeal alone.
What's happened to Constantine is regrettable. But you're doing what must be done. You're a good person, Greenblood. And you can count on your old master of arms to protect you.
We will all be with you. After all, this concerns all of us, doesn't it?
Naturally.
We will be by your side to support you both physically and spiritually.
Thank you. You have been precious allies, and you are proving once more the value of your friendship. Now, let's go. It'll be a shame if we arrive too late.
Alright, here we go. Oh my god, we get to have all of them? Oh, RPG should do this more. Oh my god, thank you. So many games with companions just, for some reason, leave out companions at the final fight. I am so glad that they're all here with me. That is fantastic.
The entrance to the sanctuary has been forced. A fight took place here.
Constantine managed to get through. Let's hurry.
Ah, there you go. Path's blocked. Okay. So we have to go this way. Wow, this is a one-sided massacre. Oh, okay, thank God. There's everyone.
Disade, glad to see you. Sadly, we couldn't stop your cousin.
He suddenly stormed our position, along with a horde of enraged creatures. We didn't stand a chance.
And now there are beasts attacking us relentlessly. My men are doing all they can to stop them.
We thought it best to stay here to keep the path open for you, should you want to face your cousin.
Thank you. You did well. I'll do everything in my power to catch him and stop him from carrying out his plan. Keep holding on as long as you can. I need to be able to reach him.
Wait, there's a group of creatures coming.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Hang on. This requires some music.
I'll stay here with them, Greenblood.
He's right. We must help them stop these creatures.
Are you sure?
Every minute gained is a minute that allows you to save us.
Glad to have you with us, Kurt. Just like the good old days.
And thank you too, Afra. It is an honor.
Enough with the talking, Greenblood. Go.
And stop Constantine.
Oh, they're gonna separate
I'd hate to be
us.
doing
Oh,
this
I was
for
hoping to
nothing.
have
In that
a
case,
6-on-1 fight.
And good luck to both of you.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go! May the shadow engulf our enemies.
There you are. I was starting to think that we would die here for nothing. Your cousin just passed through here with a horde of beasts, and he keeps sending us more.
We won't hold very long. We're not used to fighting creatures like these.
We are, and we will hold long enough for you to reach the heart, even if we must die in the process. But you must chase him. You must prevent him from performing the ritual at all costs. If Enon Milfrichtiman dies, we're all doomed.
I'm well aware of that, believe me. But here come some more beasts. To arms!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Wait.
No, Ciora.
I'll stay with her. One blade more can't hurt.
We need to prevent the beasts from following your tracks.
Yeah, we could use some help here, to be honest.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but the Moridigan isn't wrong.
You see? Over and done.
You should go now. And may the volcano give you its strength.
Well, good luck.
Patris is the only one left. I knew you would stick with me until the end, Patris. You are my only true friend. Who's left? Isn't it all 5 groups? Oh, the church. Of
There
course.
you are. Praise the Enlightened. Your cousin has already reached the heart. Our other allies informed me. They are also trying to stop the creatures.
What do you intend to do?
Pursue him all the way there and do everything I can to stop him.
In that case, may the Enlightened keep you in his divine... Oh no. More beasts are coming! Be prepared!
Are you the only one here?
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! This time it's my turn. I'm staying with my people.
I knew you'd say that.
Well, I wasn't going to let the young ones get all the glory.
Your help would be a blessing, Father.
You see? You should go now, my child. Be careful. We are all praying for your success.
Thank you, Petrus. Be careful too.
Okay. That's why I looked at the map. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way.
Constantine!
Restrain her!
Oh, I can't block laser beam. Okay. Good to know that. Nope, still can't block laser beam. Still cannot block the laser beam. There you go. Learning from your mistakes.
No! Stop! Step back. I do not desire your death. I'm sorry.
Why? Why have you done this?
But for you. For us. So that we may live free at last.
This makes no sense. Constantine, it's madness.
You don't understand because you're still attached to the old world. This old, dying world which, to survive, has betrayed, used, and manipulated us and would not have hesitated to kill us.
Perhaps. But...
I've seen death, cousin. And I understood the vanity of it all. My father's ruses just so he could earn more power. The political bowing and scraping to preserve corrupted nations. I have been offered unrivaled power, allowing me to get rid of this. To send the old world back to its inevitable death and to build something new.
Oh my god, that's creepy. Don't do that again, please.
And this new world is my gift to you. You and I could be its new gods. The immortal and benevolent monarchs.
He himself is the incarnation of the old world he is speaking of. He has its vices and its poison. For his own immortality, he's prepared to destroy everything around him, to break millennia of cycles. I implore you, flesh of my land, think of all the lives that will come to an end to feed his pride.
Don't listen to this old god. He's like all the others, after all, clinging to life. All you have to do is to bind yourself here, with me, and we will be gods together, forever.
Is there an actual choice? Holy shit. Well, I'm obviously going to kill him, so I'm going to pick this first.
Come. Trust me. You won't regret it, cousin.
Who could have predicted, when my two young students left the port of Serene, that they'd become the gods of Cheathrough, thus plunging the world into chaos? Certainly not me. So it seems that I am a poor teacher. Amongst those who had tried to prevent the ritual from taking place, only a handful of dazed survivors remained, helplessly facing hordes of creatures following the orders of the two cousins. Afra and Petrus, former rivals, fell together. They couldn't accept this treason from the one they believed in. As for Vasco, he managed to run away and join the Nort fleet.
Oh, good for him.
Rumor has it that he went to their island, his heart full of bitterness, and never left it again. With his help, Kurt managed to leave Cheathrough, but only to die on another battlefield. Siora had done well to go back to her sister, who tried to lead a rebellion for a while, but just like the rest of the clans, she eventually acknowledged the power of their new gods. Exiled from the island, all our nations sunk into a state of constant warfare, each accusing the others of being responsible for their terrible defeat. The congregation is now on the verge of falling, and I have no doubt that the others will follow. The lives which haven't been taken by war will be taken by the Malicor. On Cheathrough, the Norts report that nature has reclaimed its rights in the cities. After a period of chaos that saw the death of many rebel islanders, the survivors reportedly all ended up acknowledging the power of the two cousins. But sadly, this is nothing but hearsay, since the news we receive is scarce and getting even more so.
Oh, damn. That was pretty good. Also, I couldn't hear anything. Okay. We're gonna kill Constantine now. Wait. Remaining points. -1. Yeah, because I have 1 extra. It's okay. Whatever. I don't care to fix it.
but for you. For... You don't... This my father descended the...
He himself is the...
All you have to do... Come.
Good night, sweet prince.
After the fall of Constantine, my young student managed to establish stronger links between the old nations and the natives. Some of their donegada were even invited to the continent, and with their help, it slowly became a land filled with life again. And for the first time in a long while, the number of cases of the Malicor is decreasing. Those who bravely fought at Dorhad Genadu were celebrated everywhere. After all, if it weren't for this unlikely alliance, the island would have fallen into Constantine's greedy hands. Sieglinde took Kurt as an advisor, but he insisted on keeping his place alongside his former student and friend, watching her back as he always had. Siora obtained the title of Marl of the Red Spears alongside her twin. She leads them with wisdom, but often reunites with the one she still calls her Karants. Afra set aside her weapons and went back to her research on the native culture and flora of the island. It is said that she is even writing a book with the help of Dunkasi's clan when not visiting her friends. For his bravery, Vasco was awarded the rank of commander. He now travels the sea at the head of a whole fleet, but he often comes back to visit his sister-in-arms. Petrus's ambitions have finally been fulfilled. He obtained the much-coveted title of Cardinal. Despite the responsibilities implied by such a title, he still sometimes visits the one he calls his child. Despite the help Ulan received, which allowed him to restore the importance of the seaside Nemeus, he still had to renounce the role of Marl as he faced the contempt of the other clans. Her friendship with Renaixe helped Deirdre to overcome her reticence. She willfully accepted to follow the orders of her new High King.
Oh, that's so great.
Dunkas and his people spent a lot of time with savants and theologians. Patiently, they shared their knowledge of the earth and learnt new techniques from one another. And in so doing, they restored balance between the new world and the old. The natives' hostility towards the Alliance has not diminished, and Governor Byrne is in a delicate situation, especially considering some sordid rumors in Al-Sad regarding the practices of the scholars he protects. The public revelations of St. Matthias's life led to a deep change in Teleme. The Ordo Luminis was dismantled for good,
that's
and the
great.
missionaries' purpose is now to establish dialogue rather than conversion. Aware that their culture of secrets would lead them to their demise, the Nords changed their methods. They welcomed numerous new recruits amongst them, notably natives. Under Sieglinde's control, the Guard returned to the honorable values that had made its reputation. And they did so all the more easily, now that their shadiest members were out of the picture.
Oh, that is wonderful. That's a much better ending. Holy crap. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been GreedFall. Wow, what a game. Holy crap, that was so great. Ah, that was a journey and a half, and I'm so glad that I stuck with it, because the story was fantastic. The voice acting was so good. The story was so different than most other stories of its kind, like in a fantasy world setting. I really did enjoy that. Of course, this time around, they did a whole flip, and they made religion, the faction of religion, the good faction, compared to the more technologically advanced science faction, to where they treat everyone like lab rats. It's great to see a story subvert expectations like that. It is fantastic. And so many side quests that doesn't really seem like side quests in this game add to the story, add to the world, and it seems like some of the side quests that I did changed the ending, definitely. Everything about the story and the world in this game is fantastic. Now, the combat is okay. It is playable. Easy. Granted, I am cheating, but I can definitely tell it's pretty easy. And at the end there, it was actually quite difficult at the end there. Only because my bindings were a little bit annoying. But other than that, man, every part, I wish the fighting was a little bit more complex for sure. And then we have the voice acting, which is fantastic, but the lip syncing is just atrocious. So bad. So bad, in fact, I just stopped looking at the lips in general, and I just look at the subtitles, which is what I suggest you do. I ran into no bugs that I can tell. A little bit of weird clipping here and there, but what game doesn't have that? When you use armor, when you have like armor sets and cloaks and all that stuff, it always clips through things. So yeah, in conclusion, I would give GreedFall a 7 out of 10 for my personal score. I think this game is fantastic. I wish that the combat was better. If the combat was better, the lip syncing was better, it would easily jump up to a 9 for me. And what would make it perfect is if you actually have more choices in the game. I feel like this game doesn't give you a lot of choices. It gives you a lot of paths. And what I mean by that is, like, all your choices that you make is just different ways to go down a singular path. Sure, you have different factions that you can do and different friendships you can build, but if you just do all the side stuff, you're gonna end up with max out everything, and you don't really have you don't really choose anything extraordinarily meaningful, I feel, in the story. But that's fine. That this is a directed story, right? It doesn't feel like an open world kind of story to where you have all the choices in the game for you to make. No, it's not like that. So you gotta understand that when you play this game, that the story is there, and the side quest is not. And the side quest is there to basically give you more details on the story instead of giving you branching paths in the story. Because in the end there, I thought I had to pick a faction to side with and all that classic stuff, but I don't, right? It's just ending with Constantine and you get to have all the faction goes against him, and the only real choice in the game that I actually think is whether or not you join with Constantine. And obviously another choice that I kind of didn't really let happen was the one with the doctor, to where he experimented on people and I just killed him. That is a choice, and there was consequence for that, but good thing I found a note that lessened the consequence. But after finding out about that faction in the ending, to where the governor of that faction, the Bridge Alliance, kind of hide away their scientific experiments and protects them, I am glad I killed that guy. Like, if I were to hand that guy over to Bridge Alliance, he would have easily, immediately went back into his research lab and started experimenting on more things. I guarantee you that's what would have happened. But yeah, I'm also glad to see that a lot of endings, or not endings, but a lot of like conclusions were told to you at the end of the game there, with all the factions and people that you've interacted with that has a purpose in the game, basically. Not any minor characters, but like, you know, big faction leaders and all, and your companions. So that was really cool. But yeah, like I said, the story of this game is great. Is it on the level of, in my opinion, Dragon Age Origins, which is still the best story I've ever played, hands down, with choices, dialogue options, things that affects the game, great gameplay. This game is close to that, but is not there. That's why it's only a 7. So yeah, thank you guys for joining for this playthrough. It has been a wonderful, wonderful game. It's been a complete blast, and I can't wait for me to play another game for you, which is probably, by the time you're watching this video, I might have already finished it, but we'll see. Because obviously I'm, you know, you can see the date right here, right? 9/21. I finished it on that date. So the next game I'm probably gonna play after this is probably Surge 2. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next playthrough. Enjoy.